Okay, so this is an update on what's been going on with my printer. One of the first set of problems I started having with my Bambu Lab H2S was with the AMS2 Pro. And in the previous video, we were looking at this one. And basically, what was happening is that this first one, I couldn't feed anything into. It just, something was stuck in here and it was preventing the gears from letting me push through. And because this one wasn't working, it wouldn't let me read what's here because it kept trying to read this one. And then the other problem I had was I had to force filament into the rest. Um, so talking to Bamboo Labs, I did a support ticket. They got back really fast within about a day or two, and basically they told me to check it out and take it apart and basically clean it to see if there's any debris or anything like that. Didn't find anything, but one thing I noticed when I took this apart was here. Basically, if you open this inside, you can see where it travels through, where the filament travels through, and it was very worn out. So I took a picture, sent it to them, and told them that I think this could be the problem, and they said they think so. So what we did was they sent me a replacement for this, and I was able to change it out in here. And then I also didn't address this problem, and I just ended up buying this with my own money. I bought a replacement one for this, and just looked up on their support site on how to replace it, and I replaced it, and now everything is working good. I had also brought a second one. Don't mind that everything is not up and hooked up and have a long length. Eventually, I'm going to 3D print the rack that comes here so I could have both of them together. I didn't want to cut the tube or anything before I did that. So that was one of the first problems I had, so that's fixed. The second problem I had was, for some reason, everything got clogged up. One time I was printing like these printer frames, um, and basically everything got stuck. There's like this big blob here, and everything just surrounding this whole thing was just this big blob of filament. And basically, I set it up at night, and I went to bed. And when I came this and looked at it this morning, it was just this big blob. I was able to eventually clean it off, but then the printer wouldn't work. I kept getting that the Hotend fan was detected abnormal, and it wouldn't, and the printer itself wouldn't work. So basically, I did another ticket, and so you could see where this was damaged. This was the Hotend cooling fan that I cleaned off. You can see like how corroded and stuff it is. So they sent me this to replace, and I replaced it, but it still didn't work. So then I got back to them, and then they said, okay, well, maybe it's the board itself. So we took the board from the back here. I don't know if you can see it, took that off, and basically replaced it. Now, this was a daunting task for me because I'm not that, mechanically or electrically inclined. And then you're working in such a small space with the printer. So I was a little daunted by it, but they gave you clear instructions on what to do, and I was able to get it done. And it still didn't work. So I took another video for them and pictures, and I also and I also sent them the print logs. And they said they still believe it's the fan, so they sent me another one, which I replaced. And for whatever reason, I did the exact same thing I did before, and this time it worked, and everything's working fine. Printer up. I've already did a couple 3D prints, and everything came out fine. So everything is up and running. So that was my little update. I'm very excited to have all 8 colors here. I can't wait to like I said, the next project is to go ahead and print the rack and have everything sitting on top. So yeah, so that is where I'm at with everything. All right, if you all have any questions, hit me up in the comments and I'll try to answer them.